Live in the back of the Moose Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. Happy Monday, everyone, and a good new week to one and all. We are in Thurso today, which is the most northerly town on mainland Britain, and a fabulous gig we had with Pale Moon yesterday. Some interesting video of both those gigs in the Northlands. Wick on Saturday, and a fabulous homecoming gig for the Caithness finest in the Newmarket Mr. C's bar yesterday. So yeah, please check those out at your leisure. They are on the page that you're viewing on just now. Interesting day today. Just a little update on what's happening. We're going to be playing Gary Hector's new video, and that will be our featured video on IMTV this week. Gary Hector from Trinidad, helping us with our international Moose Mobile TV credits. Not yet. Okay. And a bit later on, we're going off to Smithville in Texas, or at least we hope to be. Setting that up just now with Letha Mignon. You can probably see Letha is lurking, or at least her photo is lurking in the background there. And I'll play her song from Medicine Show, Looking for the Heartbeat of the World. And she will be joined by Heidi Little. Two of them are neighbours, actually, in the same street, but they do loads together with Smithville Live there in Texas, just by Austin. So hopefully we'll have them in live later on this evening. I am in Thurso. Shall I just show you the locale? That's what I woke up to this morning. It's difficult to see in the sunshine, but it is a beautiful day. We are on the river here, and a bit later on, my point of interest will be done at Head Beach, actually where some of the world champions surfing is done. I'm going to head over to Dunnet Beach, not for a surf. You never know. You just never know. Might end up. Oh, it is a thought. But the moose will be close, so I can warm up again if I do go for a swim. That's Dunnet Beach. Going to be producing the Christmas album today, and Heidi is involved in that too. So hopefully, if we can get Heidi Little in later on tonight, we can feature her track from the Christmas album, which is going to be released right after this particular broadcast on Bandcamp, so you can get over and have a listen to all of that. That's on today's agenda as well. Right, without much further ado,
saddle up, my son, it's time to move. This sleepy town, Lord, it's void of groove, and it's so done. It's pure suffocation and make-believe. Even the temptations, they're not designed to deceive, and it's so done. Today I ride alone, I won't be coming home. Today I ride alone. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going on my own. Today I ride alone. Heavy is my heart, and it's broken good. I need a full head start, Lord, maybe you misunderstood. that it's so done. I only got one saddle, and it's painted gold. So giddy up, skedaddle, Lord, I'm getting old, and it's so done. Today I ride alone, I won't be coming home. Today I ride alone. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going on my own. Today I ride alone. Don't ask me to come along, and I can't be reached by phone. Today I ride alone. And don't you try to find me, let me sing like a stone. Today I ride alone. She never ran for the roses, but she'll ride on right along. Today I ride alone. Ingram kind of songs in my head, going down this lonesome road. Today I ride alone. Today I ride alone. Yeah, today I ride alone.
Thank you, Gary Hector. That is our featured video of the week, and I'll load that as an MP4 to find Shoes review. Let's see if we've got a caption for find Shoes review. I probably do. I don't. I've got a caption for Gary though. National Trash, the name of his first solo album, and folks won't that follow our medicine show anyway, and kind of independent music in general know him from JOINTPOP, who have toured extensively across the UK and Europe, and are from Trinidad and Tobago. So hopefully we'll be able to catch Gary tomorrow. We're going to try and get Gary on to do a wee session here on IMTV tomorrow, and don't know where I'll be actually. I might be at Belladrum tomorrow evening. We're having the Belladrum meeting, and I have news coming on the Pot and Shed stage at Belladrum. So it's all going ahead this year at the last weekend of July, Belladrum Festival. So if you've got your tickets, you know this, hold on to them because it's happening this year. More announcements to happen. I'm going to put that up and thank Fraser and the wonderful Pale Moon, who I'm now solely a mannequin for their merchandise, of course, but definitely a supporter of everything they're doing. What a fabulous band. And as I was saying earlier on, there are some bits and pieces of video on the page you're watching just now, and you can catch up with just how magnificent a band they are. Our people are talking to their people at the moment about other gigs, and that comes from Fraser, who happens to be their people. So if you're looking to book Pale Moon, book them soon because their schedule is just going to fly out the window. They are just about the best live band. I think Matt Manley, the photographer, has seen everybody and photographed everybody from John Lee Hooker to and all over Belgium as well. I think he was quoted, Fraser was telling me he was quoted as saying the best band that he's seen since the 70s. It'd be hard to deny that, actually. It's a real mixture of everything that you might have heard in the interim years, played by supremely talented musicians. And the energy that just comes from that stage got to be seen to be believed, basically. That's Pale Moon. And as I say, there's videos all there. I want to bring this in to introduce you to Letha Mignon, a good friend of the Medicine Show. We spent some time at one of her festivals in Smithville. She promotes Smithville Live in Texas, and she traveled with us up to another festival in Colorado and performed at that festival too for David Starr at Cedar Edge for Apple Fest a few years ago now. It's about 3 years ago now. David Starr also with a new album coming, and we will be distributing it here to the media in the new year. I should put that up. Self promotion is as much our thing as real promotion. We do promote albums across Europe and release these singles, these CDs, media CDs for independent artists as a affordable way of keeping in touch and introducing themselves to the European media. Delighted to be able to do that for Letha and her next door neighbour, Heidi Little, are involved in two of those records. The last one, Looking for the Heartbeat of the World, I'm just going to play Letha from, and Heidi from that record as well. You can catch up with those at Bandcamp. Let's see if we can play Letha. Here she is with Oren Moore. Heidi Little and Lita Mignon from Smithville in Texas, and featured from our Looking for the Heartbeat of the World, Medicine Show Records, Looking for the Heartbeat of the World Media CD. Heidi also is featured on the to be released, The Next Job. It is officially releasing the Christmas times are coming, because it is. I don't know if you've noticed that it's already in Tesco's, and that some of the Christmas decorations are already up. So it's about time that Medicine Show got our media CD out to the media, because it's tough for independent artists to be broadcast over the Christmas period, because Noddy Holder and the like uh, have commandeered the airwaves mostly for Christmas. So the local DJs like to get independent artists' own Christmas songs through the post, and we get a good response across Europe and beyond, actually, for these compilations. So that's today's job. I will be releasing it on Bandcamp today, officially, and then we are going to start sending out the CDs. They are in full production in time for Christmas playlists. And, so watch this space. Uh, Heidi Little involved in that as well with her Christmas song. In fact, as a featured artist on that particular CD. I wonder, shall I play that? Oh, yeah, I'll just play out with it. I'll do this while I'm at it. We'll just put up our information here. Ah, that's very nice of you to say that. Thank you very much. I wish you could see the name. I'll just do this because the sun's bursting through here in Thurso, and that that's Andrew. Thanks, Andrew Hughes, for that. Social media comments display here. So yes, any comments is very much appreciated. Andrew is also saying what? Yes, Andrew was at the Pale Moon gig yesterday, and it was just extraordinary. I mean, honestly, cosmic in its simple rock and roll, but far from simply played by four amazing musicians. Pale Moon. I think this is actually a good move from them. They're not going to have a digital presence at all. They want to be a live band, and probably one of the best live bands alive, or ever been alive, in my opinion. And certainly one of the best live bands working at the moment as a band of musicians. They are not going to have a Facebook page. They are not going to have a website. They are promoting themselves completely on the quality of their live performance. And every time they play, they get booked for 2 or 3 other gigs. I know I've already booked them for two anyway. So that's coming up before too long. We'll announce when the next Pale Moon Medicine Show gigs are before too long. And basically just can't wait to see those guys again. Lovely weekend with them. And thank you, Fraser and the guys, for putting up with us and putting and their company over this beautiful weekend. Looking forward to the next Pale Moon gig. Word of mouth. And what else have we got here to show you before we move on? Oh, I've lost it, but maybe I can just put it back on here like that. And because basically IMTV, well, totally IMTV survives on public subscription. There is a Patreon site, and thank you everyone who does contribute every month. It really does help keep the wheels on the Medicine Show. And that is the speed donation. If you have a couple of quid spare in your PayPal account, it's in the chat frame now. So Andrew's saying, how do I subscribe? Well, there you go, Andrew. Bless your heart. Individual donations there. And I'm just looking for the right caption here for the Patreon site. And some folks just throw a fiver in every week, and it really does help me get to the gigs, because basically any of the gigs it's all the band's money. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just there to help promote the shows, and we do that by public subscription. So I'm going to take this and throw it over so Andrew can get the... Excuse me, I talk to myself on the computer all the time. There's the Patreon site, Andrew, and if you go there, it will allow you to throw something in every month, or if you've got, or you just want to contribute to the Harmony today, with my gratitude, it is there and in the chat frame just now. So thanks very much for taking an interest. And later on today, we're off to Smithville with Letha and Heidi, and I am releasing the Christmas album. I'll just show you the Christmas album, because I can do that. It's on Bandcamp. That's not the Christmas album. That is actually that's the Looking for the Heartbeat of the World album on Bandcamp. So if I go back to here, click that, and you can follow me through the Christmas Times Are Coming 2001, featuring it's just going to go live. Tom Mason, India Ramey, Heidi Little. I'm going to play that one right now. Charlie Roth and Melissa Greener, Lazarus Nichols, Chuck Bronski, would you believe? Steve Jinsky from X of the duo Jinsky, brand new song from his first solo album. Carolyn Harley, whose new album has been doing really well on the European Americana circuit. Hopefully we'll see her in 2012. This is part of the reason for doing this. It helps introduce people to a European market. No need to introduce Robert Cassani it is, and the Tickety 2. They are back on with their Christmas office party, which is getting loads of plays, as it always does this time of year. David Starr, new album coming, and has his Christmas song on here, Touchstones. His lockdown collection of cover songs that have really influenced him through his career. One of the world's leading interpreters of a song and fabulous vocalist. Works with John Oates, of all people, and John's all over the Touchstones project as well. His Christmas song is there. Brian Langley, who has toured with us, as has the Mighty King of Love, Phil Lee, and Tom Mason. They are all on the Christmas album. And as I said, Heidi Little is our featured artist of the album as well. So we're hoping to see Heidi in Europe this year. She's never been, so this is why we're helping her set all that up. On the Medicine Show, this is her Christmas song. Sorry, apologies. I know we're not out in November, but today's the day we release the Christmas song and Heidi Little, Christmas album, and Heidi Little is a featured artist on that particular album.
Snow falls lightly to the ground. There's a hush across the land. Christmas is at hand. across the land. Cheers to you, may all your wishes come true. May they stay with you the whole new year through. Peace, my friend, all the love I can lend to my fellow man working their way through. Merry Christmas to you. Times seem tight, we'll be okay. Hope's the light, find room to play. Smiles on faces lit up bright.
Okay, hang the video, the DJ, hang the DJ. Sorry, my dear, cut right across you with that. Because, well, I'm looking at the time, I've got things to do that as well, and everybody watching this will do as well. That was taken from our soon to be released Christmas album. So soon it will be released right now. So we will finish this. Also, in regard of subscribing to the medicine show and what we do for £5 a month, you can be part of the Moose Crew and get uh, exclusive content and access to these songs as soon as they're released and pre-released rather than the release themselves. So you can really get involved. And we do thank everybody that is on the Moose Crew at Bandcamp. There is a link there. Just it's a £5 a month, and you have exclusive access to the songs that are there, and they're all free as well, all by donation to everyone as well. You don't even have to put the £5 in the kitty to get that. It's basically free to download anything. There's quite an archive of songs there. Must be over 30 albums that we've released now, and many of them compilations as well. All the songs are donated to Medicine Show Records, and we do what we can to promote the artists that donate their songs to us. That's the deal. So if you're interested in any of the artists, find any music that you particularly like, you can share it. You can send them as gifts. You can use that Christmas album as a Christmas card and send that to people. You could send Heidi's lovely song that you just heard a minute ago that way as well, and contribute to the harmony by becoming a Moose, part of the Moose Crew for a £5 a month, which really does help us keep the wheels on the medicine show. Okay, so to recap, that's me. We're out of here. We are releasing the Christmas album today. It can be downloaded for free by donation in about an hour's time. You can send individual tracks as your Christmas cards to anybody that you want from that site, as well as do that with the whole archive of Medicine Show acts that are on the Christmas album. What else is happening? Hopefully, Heidi Little, who you just heard a minute ago, will be joining us if we can iron out the technical details from Texas with Lita Mignon at 7 p.m. this evening. Tomorrow, I hope to have some news on Belgium, and our commitment to Belgium continues with the Plot and Shed stage, but we have actually some big news of how we're advancing things and expanding things into Belgium next year for all you Plot and Shed fans, and there are legions of you. And We thank everybody for that. It is actually, wherever we go, people go, oh, we come to the Potting Shed stage. Oh, we'll find you. That's somebody in Thursday. Oh, I'll find you. Uh, Definitely. I'm not giving too much away. There is a relocation with the Potting Shed stage involved, so there will be a little bit of having to find the Potting Shed next year, but we are expanding it into a bigger area and encompassing a whole load of other really cool stuff as well. So it'll be well worth it. That's going to happen tomorrow. We're having that discussion tomorrow. I might broadcast from Belgium tomorrow. That'll be fun. And Gary, whose video we are featuring on this broadcast, Gary Hector from Trinidad and Tobago, will be our featured video of the week on Flying Shoes Review. You know, I haven't got a caption with Flying Shoes Review. I don't believe that. That's a shame. Love for the album. Let's just see both albums. Christmas Times are coming, that is the coming. And we were talking about Belgium. That's the track that we have. That's Slim Panatellas on the Moose stage at Belgium. Last time we had one. Let's see what else we have here. Pale Moon, let's give them another plug because they're magnificent. And Moose Mobile, where I'm broadcasting from. And Medicine Show, but no Flying Shoes Review. I will get one for you for the future. That House Concert Hub, we broadcast to the House Concert Hub, and we will be turning that over back again now that gigs are happening, to encourage people to have concerts in their own homes, because the Medicine Show is the home of the House Concert, and we travel extensively from house concert to house concert, particularly in the States when we've got the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile running stateside, which we hope to do before too long. There it is. In Smithville, funnily enough, where we're going to tonight. What else have we got? It might be fun. Ring of Kerry we're promoting at the moment. Charlie Roth's band, there's Charlie. And there's the Moose with a rainbow over it up on the Cat's Back in Strathpeffer. All right, so let's cut out here. I will put the Patreon site back up again if you want to join us there, and that's the generic link for the records, Medicine Show records. All right, I've rambled on enough. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Catch you later on this evening. Hopefully with Letha Mignon and Heidi Little.